Hi, I'm Jessica Snyder, and I've been with Bluebonnet for almost 4 years now. And I started out fostering, but I also am the donations coordinator. So throughout the year, people want to donate to Bluebonnet, and I will coordinate all of that. Find a volunteer, have them pick it up and store it, and so that way it can get here and go into our tax sale or live auction or our silent auction. It's various ranges of items that we'll take. I also am the website coordinator. I update all the horses' profiles on the website and make sure that we have the most up-to-date information out there for the public so they can have as much info as they need about the horses so that they can try to make a decision on whether or not they want to adopt them. I also do our inspections. I'm one of the many people that do our inspections on horses either in foster care or have been adopted. I help out with transport here and there, so I just try to help out where I can and do what I can for the rescue because I really love helping and I really love what they do and what they stand for. I'll tell you how I got into it. We bought property almost 4 years ago, and I grew up loving horses, never owned any, didn't know a whole lot about them, but we got this place and it was completely set up for horses, and I told my husband, I want to get a horse, and he's like, I don't think it's a good idea, no. And I said, well, okay, so I'll think on it, and I'm like, well, I don't want to be a neglectful owner because of lack of knowledge. So I thought fostering would be a perfect way for me to get involved and pseudo-own equine, right? But then I have the fosters or the rescues support with questions and knowledge and mentorship. And so I told him, okay, well, I'm going to foster. And he was like, okay. I said, that way we don't own them. They're always going to leave. I did. I signed up to be a foster. I went through the process. I didn't get my first foster for about 3 months. And then when I finally told him that, hey, we're getting our first foster, I'm so excited. And he was like, what? You're still doing that? And I was like, yes, of course. And so here we are. That was a toe dip into, the equine world. And now I actually just adopted our first one, and we'll be taking her home tomorrow. It was my foster fail. I had her for 8 months in the foster before she went into the challenge, and now I'm taking her home forever today.